are live, everybody. Hopefully, how is everybody doing? I hope y'all are doing great. We are live, like I said. We are in a game called Planet Crafter, and
so yeah, we're gonna put back to here. Before we were in the Rainbow Atlas.
Shoot. Well. Alright, essentially I'm going to talk to you guys about taking chances today, and I'm going to get into it. There we go. Hey everybody, how's everybody going? Let me just do an audio check here. There, that's looking good. Microphone HyperX Mic X. Alright, we are live. Free save profile 748 Terraform index. So I'm going to show you where I'm at with the base here. So I've added glass component right here, glass component back there, glass component. This is a T2 advanced craft station, so you can do like T4 backpacks, T4 oxygens, super alloy, uranium, rocket engines. You have a I'll just show you how to craft one of these. So it's a storage crate where you just take an iron piece and you make a storage crate. This is my original craft station. This is my veggie tube, so this is running Shangri seed. This is running Llama seeds. This is running Llama seeds. This is running Llama seed, and this is running Llama seed. Here are some of my screens. Back here is, I don't remember exactly what this is exactly, but it's got pressure clouds currently. So, ooh, new blueprint and plot plot. Nice. 77% till rain. So we have, I'm gonna go back in here for a minute. So terraforming information, KTI 750, oxygen 422, heat 70. Ooh, I need to crank up on heat. So T1 solar panel, T3 backpack, T2 solar panel, double bed, locker storage, advanced craft station, life platform, microchip T1, blueprinting, foundation angle, atmospheric, water collector, T5 backpack, vehicle station, you call T1 inventory increase, lake water collector, foundation slope, machine optimizer, interior stairs, biomass screen, main orbital information, speed spreader rocket, DNA manipulator, super alloy rod, T3 exoskeleton, air filter, auto crafter, incubator, water filter, teleporter, T3's tree spreader, Simeon rod, fusion energy cell, drone station, T4 exoskeleton, T1 aquarium, T3 mutagen, circuit board, pulsar quartz, photo generator, T6 backpack, T4 mutagen, amphibian farm, hula frog eggs, animal shelter, animal feeder, T2 animal food, extraction platform. And then oxygen, we have indoor ladder, T2 heater, T3 oxygen tank, food grower, T3 veggie tube, T3 heater, grass spreader, and flower pot. And T4 heater, T2 tree spreader, water life collector. Then under heat, we have T2 veggie tube, screen progress beacon, T2 exoskeleton, T3 drill, biodome, sign, T1 algae generator, T2 biodome, T4 drill, nuclear fusion generator, T2 machine operator. And under pressure we have T2 oxygen tank, living compartment window, T2 drill, living compartment glass, communication antenna, screen transmission, T1 nuclear energy, ore extractor, T2 nuclear reactor, flower spreader, gas extractor, T2 ore extractor, T3 ore extractor. Alright. Now, we got some messages there. Alright, so consumption 6 veggie tubes, 6 T2 veggie tubes, 7 T1 heaters, 7 T1 drills, 8 T1 veggie tubes, 1 screen progress, T2 2 T2 craft stations, screen energy level, screen terraformation, screen transmissions, outdoor lamp, 1 beacon, 1 screen, blueprints. Production 26 T1 solar panels, 4 T2 solar panels, 63 wind turbines. Alright, so here's a table, here's a couple of my heaters right here. Over here is different lockers, but they all have all stuff all over the place, and I'm going to set up for certain things like water bottles, mag frags, seeds, silicon, titanium, mag frags, cobalt, oxygen bottles, water bottles, and iridium frags, aluminum, fabric materials, spacesuits, super alloy, ice shards. Then if you go back over here, here's some more sodium, some empty lockers that don't have any names to them yet. Now, if you go back over here, here's some more oxygen stuff. So T1 veggie tube, T2 veggie tube. So this has, what is this? Tusca seed. Back over here is what? Pastera seed. Over there is, oh yeah, I got a backpack too. Alarm seed. Over here has no seed. T1 veggie tube. So this is the golden seed. That's a 600 multiplier. Alarma seed. Shangra seed. And then, if I remember correctly, over there. And here's the top part of it. There's an outdoor hatch. as you can see, there's my communication arena. I got 2 levels going on here for the most part. There's all my solar panels right there. There's all my wind turbines. There's some solar panels right here. I believe these are, if I remember correctly, I think these are maybe T1s. These are the T2 solar panels. And over there is my drills. So yeah, these are T1 drills. Yeah, did a fine job. Actually, no, those are T2s. No, those are T1s. And then over here's T2 drills. And then down here, this is my grass feather. Now I'll show you something else while we're here. Now over here is my crash pod. I'm going to actually see if I can maybe delete it. I'll delete it. T2, and then I'm going up down the shadow of death over here. Then we gotta go over here. We have a small little base that we're forming up here. There's a crate that has some extra stuff in it. So, but like I said, this the title of this live stream is basically taking chances. So, like let's say for example, let's say you have a favorite coffee joint, right? You know, and most people are trying, let's say for example, and I'll just pick on Starbucks for a minute. So let's say for example, everybody's ordering the caramel ribbon crunch frappuccino, and then they come out with a product like London Fog Latte. You know, break away from the normal. If you do caramel ribbon crunch frappuccino all the time, break away from the normal and do like, you know, London Fog Latte, which I did today, and it was pretty delicious. Alright, we're just trying to clean up some stuff here, because in Planet Crafter here, what basically happens is when the rain parts come, which we're nearly there, okay, inventory full. I'm flying, by the way. It's dead now. In case you want to know what I'm going now. We're going to drop another crate on here. And I didn't bring along with me was water. Is that one more down? No. Darn. Okay. Well, I don't know if we can make it there or not. We'll see. We'll fly up until we die here. Should be in time. No, move the water ball. Just say we did it. Hey, whoa, nice. So you can see where my kind of trying to extend out my base as much as I can, kind of make it like a sky base. I'm gonna try to probably make 2 or 3 levels on this face. What can I do right now? Stuff I have. You can make little water balls. Yeah, you can make little water balls. Well, let me show you some of the stuff over here. So we can do oxygen capsules, which requires 2 gold bolts. Now, water bottles, which requires just ice. That's why we made 3 of them. Microchip construction, which requires 2 silicons, 2 magnesiums. Microchip deconstruction, which requires silicon and magnesium. We can do a microchip torch, which requires silicon, magnesium, magnesium. We can do microchip T2 torch, which requires microchip torch, aluminum, magnesium, and sulfur. We can do microchip compass, which requires silicon, magnesium, aluminum, aluminum. We can do T1 backpack, which requires iron and iron. We can do T2 backpack, which requires T1 backpack, iron, silicon, and magnesium. We can do T3 backpack, which requires T2 backpack, aluminum, aluminum, titanium, and silicon. We can do cobalt, or T1 oxygen tank, which requires cobalt, iron, magnesium. And we can do a T2 oxygen tank, which requires T1 oxygen tank, silicon, cobalt, titanium, magnesium, magnesium. Now we can do a T3 oxygen tank, which requires T2 oxygen tank, iron, titanium, silicon, magnesium, aluminum. We can do a T1 exoskeleton, which requires titanium and magnesium. We can do a T2 exoskeleton, which requires T1 exoskeleton, titanium, silicon, magnesium, aluminum. We can do a microchip T1 binding speed, which requires magnesium, silicon, aluminum. We can do microchip T2 binding speed, which requires microchip T1 binding speed, silicon superalloy. We can do microchip T3 mining speed, which requires microchip T2 mining speed, silicon, aluminum, superalloy. We can do T1 agility boots, which requires aluminum, fabric. We can do T2 agility boots, which requires T1 agility boots, superalloy, superalloy, fabric. And then we can do microchip T1 blueprint, which requires aluminum, osmium, superalloy, cobalt, magnesium, cobalt. But if we do that, I want to grab, maybe I got some iridium somewhere. Iron too, yeah, okay. Well, first off, we need some food. Oh, let's grab an onion. That should heighten my health up. Let's go hit a water bottle. Let's grab an eggplant. Let's grab another eggplant. That gives us a little health there. Alright. Alright. got achievement, reach rain level. And then we got a blueprint for a water collector. That's awesome. Cool. Heck yeah. Wait, what? Okay, we got it. Perfect. We're just gonna collect as much as we can. Right, we have a little more. More of that, more of that, more of that, more of that. Yeah. Work on the teeth of the inventory. Inventory. That's the skeleton, maybe. Well, I'll just figure out. That's why you put these living compartments down. You gotta figure out where. That's why I feel like, you know, do something, you know, that's why I love business guys that went out that, you know, basically tell whatever the hell I work in. I like some of those guys that basically quit their jobs and tell management, screw you, you know. Now I might run out of power here. Alright. Yeah. There we go. Alright, let me throw down my one. I'll throw down my one here. Start running outside. There we go. I'll keep on filling it down, huh? Oh, right now, silicone. No orange, we can get more silicone. Check this out. A bunch of silicone right here. Alright. Let's stay here. Alright. T2. Okay. Reinforce. Yeah, there we go. Boost up my power. And I only have one girlfriend in my life. I'm not in a church. Oh yeah, check this out. It's raining. Right on. I probably should get another girlfriend. I probably should. I think there's a girl I like down in the ER. Look like Martin North Hospital Arc. And I'm gonna one of these days I'm gonna ask her out. I don't call her last name, but I know her first name is Katie. So I think I've mastered the art of being a fart. I really do believe I probably mastered the art. Alright. Titanium. No. Okay, cobalt. Let's get great frags. Silicon, we need more silicon. It's a cobalt. Ooh, that cave right there, that's full of iridium, by the way. We're just trying to clear up as much ground as we can. Thank you for watching the live stream, everybody. That's tuning in right now. I do appreciate it. Well, they're pretty much centered up. I want to go. Oh man. Let's see, what do we need here? We'll need another T1 solar panel for sure. This is how we're going to re-kick in power when we start losing power again. Which I'm trying to build more energy stuff. I'm going to lose some power here soon. So. What else do we have? Oh, the living compartment. Yeah. Throw down on. Ooh, this piece right here. Yeah, that looks sexy. Oh yeah, that looks sexy. In there. Nowhere to go. Boom. What else do we need? What else do we got? Let's just offload a bunch of stuff there. Let's offload some stuff. No. Wait, hold What? T4 backpack card super alloy. 3 of them. Titanium. Where is T4 oxygen tank? I feel like I need probably a T4 oxygen tank. So there's 3 super alloys and a cobalt. Let's get it. Cobalt. Some damn balls, mag frags. Ah, there we go. Boom. T4 oxygen tank. Ooh, 370. Nice. That's a nice little chunk. Nice. What else do I need? Silver alloy. Now, I'm going on the heat index. Ooh, liquid water. Well, there I deconstructed something. Wires, nothing there. Deconstruct that canister, deconstruct that. There's a couple new things there. Let's grab what we can here. I'm clearing stuff out. And you can change your suits. Yeah, I can. So, like today, for example, this evening, I was supposed to go over to a friend's house, and the guy, we're supposed to, me and my buddy, we're supposed to be going over to a friend's house, and we're going like and I've had a Cuban cigar before, but you know, he's bought a bunch of different cigars, and I'm going, you know, have 1 or 2 of them, and have a new cigar I never had before. T3 drill. There. Maybe take the T3 drill and stick it here. Can we do two? No, just one. It's okay. Into our solar panel. Yeah, we got it. Let's go. Go down on our solar panel. What else can we do? What else can we do? Yeah. Oh, a lot of stuff. Outdoor lamp iron. We'll go back down stuff. This is coming out though. It's pretty awesome. He's still a little bit low. Need some more heat. Oh, what was I trying to do? T2 heater, iridium, titanium, iron, and aluminum. Well, let's check my aluminum supply first. I don't know if I have any. But yeah, that's sexy in there. Well, hold up. We need some water bubbles. That's it. Grab. What the heck? What? Oh, we have some ice. Let's crank out some water bubbles there. Cobalt. Heat. Then that might kill us as a lack of food. 1.03 MTI. What?
sure what that means.
More squashing. It's always in there. Good stuff in there. What the hell? Damn. Fancy. Nice. Alright, let's go one more time. Let's go check out. Ooh, new blueprint received. Biolab. What? New Biolab? Where is it? Ooh. Alright, well, I gotta go find something else, man. Cool. Cool. Let's go clear out the sector first. Alright. Magnesium. Silicon. Oh, crap. We're gonna have full inventory. Got it. Well. I'll hit some more balls. Some maximum stuff out and decrease my inventory a little bit. Increase it by a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. device, and then I'll pick up the team. And then shit like iron and shit. Yeah, awesome. Really awesome. Good shit. Fucking cobalt. For ice per se. Let's branch out a little bit. Try something. True level low. Alright, well, let's see if we can find any kind of, oh, great, couple of them. This ought to be promising. Okay, let's go water below, let's go oxygen. Blueprint. Let's take back so let's just dump a few of those actually. There we go. What's in here? Nothing too fancy. I'm looking for. Oh, golden crate. Up, drop, up, drop. Uranium, iridium, aluminum. We take that. Take that. Let's take that. Gold infantry. Alright, let me boom. Boom. Drop the ice actually. Drop the ice. There we go. What does that do? Super alloy. Let's see if we find another golden crate. No, blue crate. Let's see what's in here. Anything cool? Oh, yeah. Real exciting actually. I'll take the iridium. Ooh, mushroom seeds. Forget the iron. We need to take what we can eat on space food. We need mushroom seeds, and we need the aluminum, and we need a super alloy. Perfect. Alright, that's it. That's it. That's all I can do right now. that a rock or is that a golden crate? No, that's just sand. Okay. Do we have one that's unavailable? Do we need a tree grower? Might need a tree grower. Okay, we need one. Damn. I don't think I have any. Okay. I'm thinking about this. Fill up the stuff. Blueprint. Let's see if we get a blueprint good. We got a big living compartment. Nice. We're just going to kind of go around the map now looking for crates again and see what we got. Hit something. Something. Oh shit. No, we didn't make it all the way over there. But finding on the map is so much easier. Yes. Yeah. Let's hit this cave. Aluminum. Nice. What do we got? Bean seeds, uranium, important stuff, aluminum, anything else? Nothing here. This was base food. Pick up those. Pick up that. Anything more? Oh, that's that aluminum. Okay. Let's see if we can get out of here. Shit's in there. Said good stuff's in there. Alright, we know where the good stuff is. Yeah, just gotta get it out here. There's more oxygen. More oxygen. Alright, I think I'm done steaming for a bit. We're always setting an hour. Yeah, that's probably good. Alright, we're going to leave it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, get subscribed to the channel.